Hey guys, I'm back here at Whole Food Store shopping for the ingredients for my stuffed portobello mushrooms that I'm about to make. And the first thing I'm going to pick up are the green onions, a bunch of those, just one bunch of those. And so now I'm rolling my cart on through the vegetables and the good old fruits and stuff because I'm not using any of these things right here. So I'm going to turn the corner and I'm driving reckless. No, I'm not driving reckless. But anyway, now what I'm going to pick up is some vegan Parmesan shredded cheese. I think it's by Follow Your Heart. Let's look into the fridge. Let's see, where is it? Oh, I think I spotted it. Here it is. So this is what I'm going to pick up. The Parmesan cheese here. This Parmesan cheese is from Follow Your Heart. It's soy-free, gluten-free, vegan-free, casein-free, and dairy-free. Here is my sausage, my Beyond Meat sausage. It's plant-based. It's hot Italian sausage. This is going into my mixture for my mushrooms. And ooh, guess what? I found some vegan-based cream cheese. Wow. So here we are checking out with my food. Bam! Here I am at home already. Anyway, I already bought the mushrooms from Sam's Club, so they're already washed up and ready to cook. Here's the cream cheese that I purchased from Whole Foods, and I took it out the box, and this is what it looks like inside. A little round block of it. Not much, but just enough. Here's the Parmesan cheese right here that I purchased. That's going to top off the mushrooms at the very end before I bake them. And here are the green onions that I purchased. And I am really struggling, try to get them out the bag. I'm only using one hand because I have the camera in the other hand, okay? Trying to be like these other professional people, but I'm not professional. But anyway, so what I ended up doing was putting that phone down and starting over again. And so finally, I got the green onions out. Okay, I'm going to use garlic powder in my stuffing mixture. I'm going to use the Himalayan pink salt, which is almost gone, and the extra virgin olive oil. And here's my pizza pan that I lined with aluminum foil, and I did spread some olive oil at the bottom of it. Okay, so here we go. Now what I'm going to do to each mushroom is I'm going to pull the stem in the center of it out so that I will be able to put the stuffing mixture in the inside of them. And I'm not going to throw the stems away. I'm going to use those stems to be a part of the stuffing mixture. So I'm going to take them all out, put them in the bowl, and I'm going to chop them all up fine as I can. And they are going to be a part of that mixture. So I'm going to continue to do about, I think it's like 20 or 25 of these mushrooms. There's a lot of mushrooms. So I'm going to do this until they're all done. So I'm done. Here are all the portobello mushrooms with all the stems that I took out of them. And here they are, all of the stems that I'm going to chop up with a knife. And they're all going to go in that mixture to go right back into the mushrooms. Okay, so now that I got all the stems inside of the bowl, what I decided I'm going to try this time is to use my grater to grate the mushrooms, thinking that this was going to be a quicker and easier way to do them, but I'm grating them, and well, actually not them, just this one, and it seems to be taking forever just to do this one. So now it's done. As you can see, I'm kind of rubbing it off now because it's stuck inside of the holes, and I'm trying to rub it off, and I turned it over because it's on the other side. So I think I've given up on this grater. I don't think this is the wise thing to do. So what I end up doing is using my knife instead. I'm trying to find the bowl with the camera, but this is all that I did with a grater. That was only one stem right there. So I'm definitely using the knife. Yep. Okay, so you guys, so now I decided that I wasn't going to use that grater because it wasn't working for me, because the mushrooms were actually, they weren't firm enough and they weren't holding up like a carrot would. When you grate a carrot, they were like crumbling. So I went on ahead and started using my sharp knife to finish cutting up the rest of the mushrooms. And like I said, it was about maybe 20 to 25 mushrooms. And it seemed like it was taking me forever. I just kept looking in that bowl like, dang, I got all these stems. When am I going to be done? But I kept on doing it until I was done. So while I was cutting up the mushroom stems, I already had a pan with a Beyond Meat sausage, Italian sausage mixture with the green onions and the garlic and the oil. So I have all of this mixing up and cooking in the pan now. So now while my sausage is still cooking and I'm done cutting up the mushroom stems, I'm going to add the mushroom stems to the mixture. And I'm going to mix it all in real good with the plant-based Beyond Meat Italian sausage mixture. And the garlic and the onions and all of the flavors are going to be mixed in that pan. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm just going to keep on stirring until it's all stirred in thoroughly. Keep on stirring that up. Okay. And look, the towel fell off the wall. Oh, the towel fell off the floor. So I'm going to keep on stirring that up and stirring it up. And that's it. So now that I've already mixed up my mushrooms and my meat, I'm going to open up the plant-based cream cheese, okay? I was having a hard time trying to open this up. So I finally got it, I think, halfway. This is what it looks like right here. I wasn't sure how much I was going to put in there, but I cut it in half. And I put just a half of it in there. And I looked at it to see if it was enough. So here it is. It didn't seem like it was enough, so I added some more. So here's what I added. I didn't take the other half to add to it, but this is what I added. And here's the mushroom and the meat mixture that I'm going to add to the cream cheese. So I poured the entire pan mixed with the mushroom and the meat into the bowl with the cream cheese. And now I'm trying to mix it all together. And the meat and mushroom mixture is warm from the heat from the stove. So it's kind of helping to melt or soften the cream cheese. The cream cheese was already room temperature, but the meat is helping it to get softer. So I'm mixing it in now. So I actually had to put the camera down so I can mix it because I'm not good with that one hand thing. So here it is. Well, here I am finally at the last step of making my stuffed portobello mushrooms. So now the whole mixture is in the bowl now, and I'm stuffing my mushrooms. And it seems like it's going to take forever again, but look at them. Looks like it's going to be real good. Okay, so this kind of took a long time. All this preparation and chopping and all this stuff and grating and cutting and stuff. It's so funny how you can prepare all of these little things for a long time. And then when it's all done, it's gone real fast. So I hope when it's all done, I hope everybody appreciates what I did. And I hope it tastes good. I'm sure it will. Let's see. So basically here I'm showing that most of my stuffed mushrooms are done and topped off with the Parmesan cheese. And what I was doing at first is I was topping them off over the pan and I was dropping a lot of the Parmesan cheese in the pan. So at the last minute, I decided to put the Parmesan cheese on the mushrooms over the bowl that had the Parmesan cheese in it. So here we go. They're all done. They're lined up in the pan and ready to go in the oven. The cheese looks like some shredded coconut. The thing about this kind of cheese is it's hard to melt, but here we go. So here are my stuffed mushrooms already going into the oven. Here they go. Here they go. Say bye-bye until later. Okay, y'all, that's it now. Looking good. My mushrooms are done. Nice and golden and ready to pop them in your mouth. My mushrooms are done. Oh, my mushrooms are done. Oh, yummy, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. I can't wait to eat some. Oh, yummy, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. I know I'm in the dark. Let me see if I can get in the light. Anyway, my vegan mushrooms. Oh my God. They are good. Like you said, good.